Yes, y'all like that. Y'all like that. We are trying something new, something fancy tonight. So, if you guys are catching me live or on the replay, let me know how y'all like that intro. Let me know if that was entertaining. Let me know if that was, we're just trying out some new stuff with the production over here. So, hey guys, it's late, so y'all might not catch this until the replay. If any night owls are currently awake and you catch me live, then that will be amazing. But basically, for Instagram, you guys don't know, I just tested out a new intro over on Facebook and on YouTube. Something new that we're trying out with the live stream. So if you want to see it, go to my business Facebook page, Cena Martin Mindset Maverick, or go to YouTube and just look up Cena Martin over there and watch the intro. Let me know what you thought about it. So if you're new to me, though, you have no idea who I am or what I'm talking about. Hello, my name is Cena Martin Chandler. I am an operations coach, and I help health coaches learn how to onboard, manage, and increase their client retention by hiring a community manager to help them grow their group programs. And what I am going to dig into in this video with you is why you may be struggling to get clients to re-enroll into your programs by simply offering them unlimited voxer access, or any bonuses in your program that require or allow unlimited access to you. And this is a theme. This is something we've been talking about recurringly here on my various platforms over the last week or so. And it's because I really want to help you stimulate your mind and help you undergo what I call a mindset makeover, around offering unlimited access and around basically helping you figure out different ways where you can encourage clients to re-enroll into your health programs longer term. And then I want to help you to create more creative ways for clients to continue to work with you in your programs outside of you offering so much access to yourself and outside of you burning out as a coach by offering unlimited access to yourself and really burning yourself out. So that's something we've been talking about recurringly. If you missed the video that I did yesterday about this topic, and particularly why your 12-week programs, if you're a coach and you offer like 12-week programs for your health clients, or if you offer customizable meal plans or anything inside of your coaching programs that are customizable, and you missed the video I did yesterday where I talked about how creating those customizable options for every single client that comes in the door is really doing a disservice to you and them. And then I even talked about a better way for you I even discussed a better option or another way for you to look at this, another perspective that you could consider when you are structuring your programs. And you want to catch that, go watch the video that I did yesterday. It's very helpful, very eye-opening, and I think it will help you a ton. So that's that. So tonight, like I said, or depending on whenever you're watching this video, in this video, we are going to talk about why unlimited Voxer access is not encouraging your clients to re-enroll. And the first thing I want you to think about around this is, again, how does, in your mind right now, you may currently hold the belief that what clients are actually paying for is access to you. And this is something that a lot of coaches, they think, they make the mistake. I made the same mistake for many, many, many years. And what I want you to consider around that mindset is, how is that a belief, or how is operating your business out of the mindset that clients are paying for access to you? How is that a belief that's going to help you long term? How is that something that's scalable or sustainable, right? Are you going to be able to continue to offer unlimited access to yourself or continued access to yourself over the next 3, 5, 1, 3 or 5 years? If you're in this coaching business for the long term and you have other goals and other things you want to accomplish with this business, if this is something you want to do for the long haul and you have other goals around this, will you be able to maintain the way that you're working right now as a coach? Will you be able to maintain that 6 to 12 months from now? How about 3 years from now? Right? And if the answer to that question is no, then think outside of your circle, think outside of your box. Have you seen anyone else around you who is creating a different model for their health coaching business? Not just a business coach, because I know sometimes it's easy to follow other coaches who aren't even in the same niche or in the same industry as you. And like, it's easy to follow what they're doing because it looks like it's a good idea or you're inspired by that person or whatever the case may be. But if it's somebody who's not even in your world, like you're just following another business coach, or you're just following somebody who teaches something totally different than you and who has a totally different target market than what you have, right? Like the audience they're selling to isn't even the same audience who is buying from you. You guys are marketing to two totally different audiences, but you're trying to duplicate and copy what they're doing in their business. That's not going to work. So I want you to think about other health coaches who may be very similar to you and who have similar audiences as you. I want you to think about how are they serving their clients out? How are they serving their clients that's not tied to one-on-one and that's not tied to offering unlimited access to them? And if you don't see it around you, keep listening, because I'm going to share some of that in this video right now, right? So here's the issue that I have with offering unlimited anything when it comes to trying to get clients to re-enroll with you or trying to get clients to ascend or graduate from the current program, like from one program to another program. So I'm going to use an example. Let's say you have a 12-week coaching program that helps clients to heal their relationship with food. And then you have a longer 6-month coaching program that teaches them how to turn that new relationship that they've built into a healthy lifestyle. So your 12-week program is like for beginners, and then your 6-month program is more of how do you actually start turning this into a new habit and creating a lifestyle around this, right? So if you want more clients who take your 12-week program, the beginner program, to start graduating and ascending into that 6-month program, and you're having problems with the conversion, getting people going from one to the other, let me say this, if you're having problems doing that and your solution to doing that is trying to offer more unlimited access to you, I want you to think about this. If they're already getting immense amounts of access to you from the beginner program, meaning they're coaching with you once or twice a week or a month, right? They're coaching with you. They can contact you any time of the day, any time of night. There's no boundaries set around when they can ask you questions, when they can reach out to you. And this is all in your beginner 12-week program that you're charging probably, honestly, a couple $100s for, right? Like this is your beginner program. So if they already have unlimited access to you in the beginner program, you're not even charging what the program truly is worth, right? And there's no boundaries around when they can contact you, when they should ask questions, how they really get support inside of that beginner program. Why would somebody pay or go into a 6-month version of that, which is really not that much different from the beginner program? Why would somebody go into a 6-month version of that and pay more money when it's the exact same amount of access to you? Like there's no separation between the beginner program and the higher program. And you think by just saying in the sales page, well, the 6-month one has unlimited voxer access to me, or it has unlimited email access, or you can DM me any time of the day. Like you think saying, here's more access to me, this is why you should pay to work with me for another 6 months after you already worked with me for 12 weeks. That's, first of all, it's confusing. There's no distinction between the two, right? So like a client wouldn't even know what's the difference between the 12-week program and the 6-month program if I get the exact same access to you. And I can ask you the questions inside of the 6-month program that I can ask you inside of the 12-week program. Why would I pay the extra to join the longer version of this? If there's no separation or distinction between the amount of access they get to you, the amount of coaching they get from you, the amount of just assistance, right, that they get from you inside of those two programs, there's really no reason for them to ascend or go into the next one or go into the next program. That's number one. Like, have you made it clear what the difference is? And then, like I already mentioned, if it's not something where if them going into a higher program or a longer extended program with you, if it's not something where the results they're going to get are clearly defined, if they're unclear about what the boundaries are and what you're actually going to help them have or be or accomplish once they're done that 6-month program, right? And if they don't see the difference between the support you give them in the beginner program versus the support you're going to give them in the longer program, it's really no reason for them to make any shift. That's why people keep getting into your beginner program and they just stay there. They're not re-enrolling, right? And they're not graduating to your next offers. So honestly, you work really hard to get clients in the door, but once you get them in the door, they're just staying at your beginner lower price program. And if you're making a mistake that a lot of clients that I work with make, you're not even fully charging what you need to be charging for that lower price program. You're charging anywhere from like a couple $100s to maybe a few thousand, maybe. But the price 9 times out of 10 is not even where you know it should be. So you're undercharging, over delivering, and then the promise for you to try to move people through your offer suite, or the promise for you to try to move clients through your program so that you can continue to have monthly payments come in. Your solution is, let me offer more access to me. They already have that. So it's no difference. It's no need for them to buy or do anything off of that. And honestly, that may have worked for you. Like if you're already past multiple 6 figures, or you've already done 6 figures once or twice or 3 times in your business, that may have worked to help you hustle to where you are, right? Offering access to you, depending on how loyal and how, depending on the relationship that your audience and your followers have with you and how they feel about you, that may have worked to help you hustle to where you are. It may have worked. However, to surpass that and to move into $500,000 beyond that, now you have to start thinking about, how do I actually strategically start getting clients to move through my offer suites in a way where it flows, the conversion rate is where I want it to be. And not only that, every time somebody finishes one of your programs, it should create a problem that your next program solves, right? So you want people to gradually go through the programs because they're accomplishing one thing in each program. They're accomplishing something, and they're also creating a new problem. So program 1, that smaller 12-week program, it should help them accomplish something specific, and it should create a new problem that they now move into the next program to solve. Each program should solve something and create a new problem. Solve something, create a new problem. So there should be this very organic, authentic flow as people move through your programs. But if you're experiencing clients are staying stuck, like if people are staying stuck in your lower program, they're not moving forward, they're not flowing, they're not graduating or ascending, and they're staying stuck in like your smaller or your middle program, and you can't get people to re-enroll for the year, and you can't get people to move forward or move up into your next offer, I say that you have a client experience problem. Okay? It's not that you need to offer more unlimited access. It's not that you need to offer more calls, more voxer calls, more, I don't know, more DMs, more nothing. Like you don't need to offer more of yourself, because let's say you get on somebody's platform and you get, 20 clients this month. Like, how are you going to be able to sustain unlimited voxer access for 20 people? You can't. Let's be real. You cannot. However, what you can do is start thinking about how do I improve my client experience, right? So that people understand fully what they're going to get when they join my program, what the result is from this program. And I clearly understand, and my team clearly understands what we need to do, what the steps are, and what our proven process is to make sure clients actually get that result, right? Then how do we take that and make sure as people are moving through the program to get results, that the experience is phenomenal, top notch? How do we make sure the client experience is second to none, literally, right? Like you want clients raving years after they've worked with you about how your program helped them change their lives. How do you do that? And in a world where everything is going towards tech, everything is going towards AI technology, everything is becoming like machine-based, automated, that personal human touch is truly rare. Companies are more and more and more trying to figure out how to keep that in their business and in their office for their clients. Clients want that. They want speed and they want that human touch. So if you can figure out how to get your client experience up a few notches, if you can increase that by like 20%, 30%, 40%, and do it in a way where the human touch is very present. People feel like you are fully there to support them as they're going through your program, as they're going there through your curriculum. And let's be clear, you don't do this by just telling them, we're here to support you. Anything you need, let us know. No, it's how you and your company shows up. It's how your team shows up, and it's how your operations are set up. Right? So if you can make sure that those things are in place, any kinks that are in the system, any issues that you guys have as a team, any issues that you have as a business owner, any dilemmas or any hiccups in your operations, you make sure that you guys have like quality control in place and your operations are delivering your clients a top-notch experience. That is how you will be able to make sure that people are re-enrolling into your programs. People are paying you every single month consistently, and clients are actually proceeding through each of your programs. They're not staying stuck in your $400 12-week program. They're not staying stuck in your lower, your high ticket one-on-one coaching that you do, right? That you do for like a couple of weeks and then maybe a few $1,000s, and then they never do anything else after that. So you're working so hard, you're marketing so hard to get a client, and then your client is coming in the door, you're helping them, you're serving them as the coach. They may pay you, $3,000 to $6,000, but after it, that's it. When the lifespan of each of your clients, in my case, and from what I've seen with my clients, your client lifespan, they should not be spending less than 20 grand with you, period. If you're a coach, health coach, clients they should not be spending less than $20,000 as far as their lifespan of moving through your company, period. And the way you do that is you make sure that your client experience is second to none, and you make sure your operations are in place. You automate a phenomenal client experience, not offer unlimited voxer calls. I said it. And it's just the truth. And this is something that, like, it took me years and years and years and years to learn this. It took me a lot of years to learn this, because this is the stuff you do not learn when you come online and you start listening to, you know, what the common business advice is online, and you learn about, like, build out your sales funnels and create a $10 ebook, and then create this $97 course, and then create this $497, you know, this, and then like, you don't hear, all you hear is what you need to make, what you need to sell, and how you need to hit 10 grand a month in order for you to be a legit business owner. And I'm telling you that's bullshit, because without all of that, without a big audience, without any of those things in place, and without me giving away all of my time that I have in my day, I've still been consistently hitting 10K, 20K months in my business since January of this year. And I just came back to work after having a baby. Like, I just started doing this. And it's been a consistent thing. And it's because I understand that it's not about following the status quo. It's not about listening to what everybody else says you should be doing. I'm very clear in every part of my business and in every part of my life that if everybody's going right, I need to figure out how to go left and explain why going right is the wrong way. And that's how I operate. And so what I've learned through this journey is that offering unlimited access to you and selling your time as the reason why people need to work with you is outdated, and it doesn't work. What you do instead is you figure out how to deliver what you are offering in a way where the experience people have with you is second to none. Even when you make mistakes, you can still bake that into how you deliver your program, where even when you make mistakes, clients are still having a phenomenal experience. It's a way to do that. And I'm telling y'all it works. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed that I really wanted to talk to you about. Oh, let me mention this too, because I've heard this a ton since I've been, like, teaching this new way of doing business and this new content. So I've heard a lot that this sounds great, Cena. This sounds like something that I need. I know you're right? I know you know what you're talking about. However, I need to consult my budget. This is not something I budgeted for, right? And so let me say this. If you don't have the ability to pull the amount of money you need out of your budget, okay, to get this information, to work with somebody who can teach you how to do this, right, in the next year, okay, in a short period of time, in the next year, do you have can you afford, let me say it that way, can you afford to not understand how to implement this type of system into your business and to continue working the way you've been working for the next 6 months, for the next 2 years, where literally with every single client that you bring into your business, I can guarantee and I can show you right inside of your income and your expenses where you are leaving thousands upon thousands of dollars on the table with every single client that comes in the door because you're not implementing this the way I'm telling you. I can show you where you're literally leaving money on the table. If every client that comes in your door is only paying you between $1,000 and $5,000 right now, I can guarantee you there's $15,000 with each client that's coming in that you aren't maximizing and you aren't getting out of that time that person is supporting your business. You're not getting it because you don't even know how to extract it. Do you have time to spend the next 12 months signing on another 5, another 10, another 20 clients and losing at least $15,000 with each person that comes in the door? Do you have time to lose another $100,000 to $150,000 in your business because you don't know how to maximize each relationship that comes into your business? Right? Do you? That's my question. Now, if you can't afford to do that, then my next question is, what do you need to do now to figure out how to afford, how to figure out how to afford the tools and the guidance that you need now, just so you can get this up and running in the next 12 months? Because you're either going to spend the next six to 12 months not having this information, not knowing what to do, and like I said, leaving money on the table from every single person that comes through the door. You're going to keep signing clients. The question is, are you going to maximize the value and the life? Are you going to maximize the lifespan of what each client could be paying you? And honestly, what they should be paying you for the results that you're helping them achieve. But if you don't know how to maximize that lifespan of that client, and you don't know how to make sure that you are fully converting every opportunity, as my coach Jerisha would say, are you making sure you know how to convert every single opportunity that comes into your business? Or are you constantly leaving money on the table because all you know how to do is scratch the surface? Okay. Now, if you are in a position where you can afford to leave $100,000, $200,000 on the table, go ahead. By all means, it's fine. But if you're not in that position and you need to make sure you're converting every single opportunity that comes in the front door, how do you do what you need to do now to make sure that you make the investment and get the help that you need now to actually implement this in your business? It's either you pay the very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's either you pay the very profitable, returnable, growable, if that's the word I'm looking for. How do you pay that price now, where it's, instead of you paying a price, you're actually paying an investment? How do you plant that seed now so that it can flourish and grow for you over the next 6 to 12 months, versus you acting like it's not a problem when you know it is a problem, and you just keep scratching the surface and truly not maximizing every single client that comes in your door? You can keep offering unlimited voxer access. You can keep giving away unlimited DMs. You can keep telling clients they can message you 3 o'clock in the morning. But see how it affects your sales. See if your business hits its monthly recurring revenue goals in the next quarter. Because I guarantee you, you won't be very satisfied with the numbers. However, how about you make the decision to plant those seeds in your business where they need to be planted now? Make the investment and get the help that you need now, so that in the next 6 months, you have a fully developed client delivery system. You have a fully mapped out client experience for each of your programs. And you have the ground broke, or you have already broken ground on the operations that you need to implement, elevate, or put into place, so that that client experience can actually be ran by you and your VA, or by you and your currently small but growing team. Which one sounds better? So if that second option sounds better and that's what you need to do, and that's where you are, I've been talking about this for a while, but let me go ahead and personally invite you. I am currently holding next step calls, and a next step call is basically where you and I will have a very strategic yet honest conversation about where you are mentally, where you are in your business, where you are spiritually right now, and just what you feel called and led to doing next with your company. And then we will have a very serious conversation about where you are with your operations, where you are with your client service, and where you see yourself growing and going in the next 6 to 12 months. And then we can determine whether you may be a perfect fit, and you may be able to fully benefit from my signature program, Hire Great Help. So if this is something where you want more information about it and you would like to book that call with me, go to cinamartinchandler.com/apply. It's cinamartinchandler.com/apply. Go to that link, fill out the application that's on that page, and then my team will send a immediate email to you because our operations are in place. You'll get an immediate email sent to you about what the next steps are and how to book a call, so that you can figure out what the next best steps are for you and your business. So go to cinamartinchandler.com/apply now. If you're watching this video, regardless of what time of day it is, book that, fill out the application so that you can start that process and book your call. We're actually closing the doors to Hire Great Help in the next couple of weeks because we are not taking any enrollments through the summertime. If you've been watching me and you've been hearing me talk about Hire Great Help for a long time, like this whole year, and you really were sleeping on it, or you haven't made a decision about getting in, now is your chance to do so before we close down enrollment until the fall. So same process, go to cinamartinchandler.com/apply, put in your application and book your next step call as soon as you get that email. Because once we hit a certain number of enrollments, we're not taking any more clients. So I look forward to seeing your application and reviewing that with my team. I look forward to having a next step call with you. I can't wait to learn more about you and your business personally. And one more thing, please share this video out. If this helps you, please share this to your social media, share this to your Instagram stories, and leave me a comment below and just let me know like what part of this video was most helpful, what you plan to do next based on this conversation that we just had. And I just look forward to seeing what you do next in your business. So have a good rest of your day or your night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.